Hello and welcome to our Business in the News presentation. I'm Parishi.
I'm Michael.
I'm Morgan.
I'm Georgia.
I'm Milo.
Uber has been in the news recently and we're here to tell you why.
Here we have a brief introduction of the topics we are going to be discussing throughout the presentation.
The structure of the presentation will conclude with these following: the history of Uber, the current news, its competitors and stakeholders, social media adverts, and the future of Uber and their technology users.
We will now pass over to Parishi, who will give you a brief outline of the history of Uber.
Invented by Travis Kalanick and Garrett Camp in 2008, Uber was originally called UberCab. They had trouble getting a cab in Paris, so decided to create a company where you could tap a button and get a ride. Originally, they wanted to split the cost of a driver, a Mercedes-Benz, a parking spot in a garage, and of course the iPhone app. In July 2010, Uber went live for the first time in San Francisco. They changed their name from UberCab to Uber in October 2010, and in November went live on Android phones. Over the next few months, Uber spread to New York, Seattle, Boston, Chicago, and Washington, D.C., before starting an international expansion in Paris. The organization has experienced some backlash on price surges on multiple occasions, also facing some fines for operating as an unlicensed taxi service. In 2014, Uber announces $1.2 billion in funding in its latest round, valuing the company at around $17 billion pre-money.
Three of Uber's main competitors include Grab, Ola, and Lyft. Lyft being their most competitive American rival. After recent events, people started to name the competition between Uber and Lyft as being like the children's story, The Tortoise and the Hare. That being that Uber is the hare and Lyft being the tortoise. The following is a list of subsidiaries that Uber have developed over the years, the main one now being Uber Eats, which again links to different type of markets. Other businesses that are also in the food delivery market includes the following. Due to people's needs and wants, it's likely that most people of our generation are likely to have used or at least heard of one or more of these services. One of the main competitors that Uber is facing in London currently is the traditional black cabs. Since Uber came to London, they have had to fight again yet another competitor, and a strong one at that. Within any business, stakeholders are essential. Uber have named the following as being their top 5 stakeholders. In terms of the stakeholders that Uber have, they need to make sure that all of them are satisfied with the work that they are doing.
Uber uses all social medias to advertise their business. However, social media can quickly turn on them and create negative press. For example, Uber disrupting a strike that was taking place in JFK airport area by taxi companies quickly created negative comments on social media. The reaction to Uber's strike breaking was quick. #DeleteUber began trending as people encouraging one another not only to delete the app from their phones but also to cancel their Uber accounts. Uber is normally able to get social media advertisement right. Though Uber is a service for everyone, generations such as millennials use it the most. Uber knows that millennials are also the largest demographic on social media, therefore it targets that segment of the market to the most successful and efficient.
Uber is currently operating in 632 cities around the world. However, this has decreased by 6% in the last 2 years, for which is why Uber have chosen to invest into Uber Eats. Uber Eats have already successfully partnered with a multinational company, McDonald's, and hope to release many more in the UK within the coming months. Although many franchises and small community businesses have been given the opportunity to jump aboard with Uber Eats to help themselves grow further. You may have thought that Domino's tracking robot was good, although this is inaccurate and is on a standardised timer. Uber Eats, however, use their app expertise and knowledge to their advantage to create an accurate live tracking feature for consumers to view where their delivery is, unlike any other delivery service in that market.
As you may already know, Uber have recently been in the news for their licence loss in London. The decision was made by the TfL in regards to public safety and security implications. These claims were made due to lack of corporate responsibility and Sadiq Khan. Here is the list of pros and cons that Uber are facing right now.
We hope you enjoyed our presentation on Uber in the news. We will now leave you with our references. Thank you for watching.
Free created using Powtoon.